So in this video, we are going to list all of the customer reviews that we have for the product. Okay, so I have left this div empty. Okay, so that we can map across all the reviews that we have for this product. So let's open our unordered list. Okay, so I'm going to list all of them in a form of a list. Okay, so in between that, I am going to open my expression and going to map across all the product reviews that we have for this product. Okay, so we have the product instance already, right? So we are fetching the product, okay, based on the product id that we have from the url params, okay, for this particular product. So we can access that product dot reviews dot map. So we are going to map for every review, okay, and then the index, okay, in order to give a unique key prop, remember that. And then we are going to return a div with certain values, okay, like class names. So let's give a class name of border, and then rounded medium, okay, just to give some border radius. And then we have the padding on the y-axis and some padding on the x-axis as well, so like that. And then I need to give a dot px4, and then giving it a little margin on the bottom, so mb-4, and then giving it a slight shadow, okay, so shadow medium, sorry, not medium, small, like that. Okay, so I guess something's wrong. This should be dot. So let's go ahead and emit this. Okay, so we can right now give a unique key prop right before this class name. So key, that is going to be the index. And now we are going to also inside this div we are going to list all the product reviews that we have. So before that, we just need to give it the number of stars that the user has reviewed for this product. Okay, so we are going to display some stars. Okay, so let's first of all open our expression. Sorry, inside a div I'm going to give it a class name of flex to align all the stars in a horizontal manner, and also going to align them center. So I guess this is the first time I'm writing css in this course, right? So I just didn't want to, like, everything like paste in all the JSX, and, like, it will become too terrible. So I have just writing this by my own. So that will become like too much copy pasting, right? So anyways, so let's open our expression here, and I'm going to map across all uh, the review this review we have, right? So we have a property of rating, so that is ranging from 1 to 5. So if the like rating, let's say it's 5, we are going to map across all the 5 items, and we are going to display a star for every number. Okay, so we can just do that by using the spread operator for the array constructor. Okay, array dot, I guess we have done this before also, like for the selecting the product quantity. So let's give the review that we have for this individual review for the product dot rating. Okay, and this has a property dot keys. Okay, so this is an object, we can access the keys of this object. Okay, so sorry, you know what, array is also an object, right? So we are going to map across that. So for every number, we are going to return some value. Okay, so let's use a span tag to show the star. So I'm going to you know show the star. So we have a code for that, that is ampersand hash with hash 9733. Okay, so this is the code for displaying a star. Okay, so we can also give it certain class names. Okay, so let's give a class name of text yellow. So we want to show this in the form of yellow color star. Let's give a variant of 500, and then let's give a margin of 1, okay, on the right side, so that we can have some spacing between those stars. And remember, also we need to give a unique key prop, so that is review.rating itself. All right, so that's done. Now let's also display the comment of the review and also the name of the user who has given this review. Okay, I'm sorry, this should be a number and not review.rating. So this number that we are getting for the every product, the star number of stars that we need to display. And let's go right below this div, and let's display the name of the review comment. So I'm going to use a paragraph tag and going to um, pass in the review dot comment, and also the for the name of the user who has given this review. Okay, name. Okay, so let's also style this. What's wrong? So let's give it a class name of we are going to give it a text gray. So we are going to stick with the default font size and everything. So text dash gray. So let's give it a variant of 700. Okay, just making it a little bit bold than the review name. So I'm just going to copy this and paste in here, and just going to give this 500. Okay, so just so that the comment is more prominent than the name. All right, so everything looks good. I guess now we can go and have a look at what do we have for the review of the product. So just a small correction, we need to make this optional chaining, otherwise it will try to access this reviews without even fetching this product. Okay, so this is the way you can do it. So let's have a look at what do we have. So if I go to my UI, so you see that we have two reviews for this particular product. Okay, so this is just for testing. I just tried one more time, so everything was working fine. So this we already did in the last video. So we are displaying the number of stars and the comment for the product and the username who created this review. Okay, so if we let's try to create another review, say let's say something, and let's give it 5 stars. Let's submit the review. Okay, so let's have a look at our console. What do we have? So for some reason it came so late. Okay, so it says that review added, but for some reason it is not checking the particular user's number of times the user has created the review. So I just need to check that condition once again. So we have already done that in the last video, that no two users can add more than one review. So let's have a look at what do we have. Let's try to log in through another account, and let's have a look at what do we get. So I'm going to log out. Seems like something, there's no problem. So the reason why it was not working is I just realized that we just need to put the dynamic paths just right below the static paths that we have defined right here. So I can just select this and cut this and go right below this uh, main route and paste over there, and this should actually work. Okay, so that was the reason why it was giving me that cast error, that object id mapping failed. Right, all right, so this is how you need to do it. So you need to define all of your dynamic paths at the last, and then all your static paths at the top. Okay, so please keep this in mind. So I guess that should fix it. Yeah, so now I'm logged out. Let me log in uh, using Jane's um, credentials, or not John. All right, so let's type in the password. So now we are logged in as Jane, and let's give a review for the smartphone this time. All right, so for the moment we do not have any reviews. So if I write a review here, so let's say nice phone, and then give it a 4-star rating this time, and click on submit review. There we go, we have our review added, and you see that we instantly get the customer review, like this box. Okay, so if I just try to write another review here, let's say just nice, and just give it like 2 stars and hit submit, probably we should get an error saying that product is already reviewed. But for some reason it is like adding another the same users adding another comment. So I guess there's something wrong within our application. So let's have a look. So So I tried to log the review dot user dot underscore id to the console. So we are getting in the form of this new object id and not in the raw form, right? Like just this id. So that is the reason why it was not able to do the comparison and it was always giving false. And the same for the reg dot user dot underscore id as well. So to fix this, we can just convert this to dot to string. So this will just go ahead and just grab this particular id. Okay, so like that, and let's do the same for this as well. Okay, so that was just a minor confusion right there. So I hope you have got to know like what could be the possible issues when you are building such kind of apps, right? So I just wanted to show this error, so that is why I deliberately didn't write this. So let's now go ahead and try this once again. So at the moment we just have two reviews. So if I just type in something and let's say nice again and click on submit review, you see that the product is now already reviewed. So it is able to do the successful comparison between the two IDs, and then it is throwing me this error. So now if I try to go to another product, let's give a review for this laptop. Let's say nice laptop. Let's give a 3-star rating and hit submit. Yeah, there we go, we have our review added. We see that here as well. So if I just type in anything and try to submit again, so the product is now already reviewed. So now if I try to log in using John this time, actually I need to change the email ID as well, since I did it for testing purpose in one of those previous videos. So it is john1@email.com. So if I just try to write a review here, so let's say nice laptop. Okay, and give it a 4-star rating and hit submit review. There we go, we have our review added, and you see that Jane has given a 3-star and John has given a 4-star. We also see the stars also here, and also if we just try to type in again and try to submit, we see that product is already reviewed. So everything is working nice and fine. All right, I know this this comment box or this reviews box doesn't look the best. If you want, you can just go and style this. You can just make this in the form of a grid, and also you can add in some scroll bars if the reviews list is too long and you do not want the user to keep scrolling like that. So if you want, you can just do that. I'm just going to stick to the basics. All right, so I just want you to understand how to exactly create certain features in an application. All right, so I hope that has achieved the goal of this project. So I guess in the next video we will be creating the search feature where we can search for a product. So let's say if I want to search for any product, so let's say if I want to search for a laptop, I can just type in the keyword and it will displays all the products with that particular keyword. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that next.